The house was silent, except for the faint ticking of the clock on the wall. Karen sat curled up on the couch, a glass of wine resting in her hand. The chaos of the day was finally behind her. Her 2 kids were asleep upstairs, and she had earned this rare moment of quiet. Outside, the wind howled, rattling the windows, while tree branches tapped against the glass with a rhythm that seemed too deliberate to ignore. Karen scrolled absent-mindedly through her phone, its glow casting soft shadows on her face. The night stretched comfortably ahead, or so she thought, until a faint knock echoed from the front door. It was soft, almost hesitant, and for a moment she thought she had imagined it. She paused, frowning, her ears straining for any other sound. The knock came again, louder this time. Setting her wine down, she stood, a prickle of unease spreading across her skin. It was late, far too late for visitors. She approached the door cautiously, calling out, "Who's there?" Her voice was firm, but betrayed the uncertainty building in her chest. There was no response. Leaning forward, she peeked through the peephole. The porch light illuminated the area outside, but it was empty. She sighed, muttering to herself, probably the wind. As she turned to walk away, a small voice stopped her in her tracks. "Mommy, open the door." Karen froze. The voice was faint, high-pitched, and unmistakably childlike. She turned back slowly, her heartbeat thundering in her ears. "What?" she whispered, her breath catching in her throat. "Mommy, it's me. I'm cold. Let me in." The voice was softer now, pleading. Karen's trembling hand reached for the peephole again. This time, she saw a child standing on the porch. The girl wore a pale dress, soaked and clinging to her small frame, her dark hair matted and hanging over her face. Karen's stomach twisted. Something was wrong. "Where are your parents?" she called through the door, her voice shaking. "Are you lost?" The girl didn't answer. Instead, she tilted her head slowly, almost mechanically. As she stepped closer to the door, the porch light revealed her face, or rather, her eyes. 2 pitch-black voids stared back at Karen, empty and lifeless. "Mummy," the girl said again, her voice carrying a strange echo. "Please, let me come inside." Karen stumbled back, her hand flying to her mouth. She fumbled for her phone, quickly dialing 911. Her shaking fingers pressed the screen, but when she looked down, it read no service.